The monument, which is an ancient series of walls and fortifications located in northern China, it is not so old as we think, built mostly between 1388 years to 1644 years. From the 1987 it belongs to UNESCO. Wall was built by soldiers, prisoners, and local people. It is made of stone, brick, tempered earth, wood, and other materials. This great construction results demonstrate the wisdom of the Chinese people. Purpose of construction is the Great Wall of China's purpose of construction is protect attacks of Turkish and Mongolian people to the Chinese people. Forging executive of great principalities works in the Great Wall in China for punishing them. It block getaways from the country, showing people how much they united under one governance. Basics of Great Wall China of made by 20 different kingdoms. The kingdom named Chu, Qi, Wei, Han, Zhao, and Qin built first sets for protecting themselves from each other. The first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang, wanted to make this set an unbreakable defense wall. Geographical considerations, the conflict between these Chinese and Normans, from which the need for great areas stemmed from differences in geography. The 15th zone marks the extent of settlers' agriculture, dividing the fertile fields of the China to be south and the semi-arid grasslands of Inner Asia to the north. The climate and topography of the two regions led to distinct modes of social development. According to the model by synologist Carl Agus Westlogel, the loose sales of Shaanxi made it possible for the Chinese to develop irrigate agriculture early on, although this allowed them to expand into lower reaches of the Yellow River Valley. Such expansion waterworks of an ever-increasing scale required collective labor, something that could be managed by some form of bureaucracy. Thus, the scholar bureaucrats came to the fore to keep track of the income and expenses of the granaries volunteers. Grab up around the granaries for reasons of defense along with the ease of administration, they kept invaders out and ensured that citizens remained within. These states combined to become feudal states which eventually united to become an empire. Likewise, according to this model was not only influenced these as time went by, but also lined the borders of the feudal states and eventually the whole Chinese empire to provide protection against raids from agrarian northern steppes. After unification of China at the beginning of Qin dynasty, China's first emperor Qin Shuang linked the walls of the three states to defend China from the northern Xinjiang. His state of Yan, the easternmost of the three northern states, began to erect walls after General Qin Kai drove the Dong people back 1,000 during the reign of Jiping. King Zhao of Yan, the Yan wall stretched from the Liaodong Peninsula through Qifeng and into northern Hebei, possibly bringing its western terminus near the Zhao walls. The ruins in Jiangping Country, Chaoyang, are its best existing section. Ruins of the Yan Great Wall were also found close to Ming Great Wall of Badaling, Changping, northeast of Beijing. A certain Yan Wall was erected to defend against the Zhao. It was southwest of present-day Beijing and ran parallel to the Yuma River for several dozen miles. The Zhao walls to the north were built under King Wulinaz of Zhao, whose groundbreaking introduction of nomadic cavalry into his army restricted Chinese warfare and gave Zhao an initial advantage over his opponents. He attacked the Jiangsu tribes of Linhu and Luofen to the north, then waged a war on the state of Zhongshan until it was annexed in 2096 before Christ in process. He constructed the northernmost fortified frontier deep in nomadic contemporary, the Zhao walls were dated in the 96s to be from King Wulin's reign, certain Long Wulin. Northern Henan encompassing the Yanmen Pass, a second line of banquets encircling the Ordos Loop extending from Jiangkuchliaku in east of the ancient fortress of Gaku in the Urak front banner, and the third northernmost line along the northern slopes of the Yin Mountains extending from Jinghe in the east, passing north of Hohhot and into Baotou. Qin was originally a state on the western fringe of the Chinese political sphere, but it grew into a formidable power in the later parts of the Warring States period when it aggressively expanded in all directions. In the north, state of Wei and Yiwu built walls to protect themselves from Qin aggression, but were still unable to stop Qin from eating into their charities. The Qin reformist Shangyan forced Wei out of Wallet area west of the Yellow River in 340 before Christ, and King Huwen of Qin took 25 years to force in a northern offensive when King Huwen died. His widow, the King Dowager Fan, acted as a regent because the succeeding sons were deemed too young to govern. During reign of King Zhaoshang, the Queen Dowager apparently entered illicit relations with the Yuchu king and gave birth to two of his sons, but later tricked and killed the Yuchu king. Following that coup, the Qin army marched into Yuji territory at the Queen Dowager's orders. The Qin annihilated the Yuji remnants and thus came to possess the Ordos region. At this point, the Qin built a wall around their territories to defend against true nomads even further north. Incorporating the walls as a result, an estimated total of 1,775 kilometers of Qin walls extended from certain Gansu to bank of the Yellow River in the Yungar Banner, close to the border with Yao at the time.